on Smite, episode 11, recorded on July 14th, 2013.
I'm Brent Copeland.
I am Wes Wilson.
And I'm Eric Fullerton. I forgot what episode it was. I forgot what day it is.
Well, to be fair, it just changed the date. Like, just a little while ago.
It did.
So, and it's late.
Every day, I swear, every day the date changes.
I know.
So confusing.
It is. It's hard to keep track of it all.
It's very, very confusing.
Wes is frozen on like this angry face.
Really?
Or you're picking your nose. I can't tell.
I might be. No, I'm not. I'm angry.
That's funny.
But
I'm
it works
full of
when we
rage.
cut to your single. It works. But we have a guest here with us, a good friend. We have that Alice here.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, everybody.
She is from Canada.
Yep, way up north.
And you play a lot of Smite with us, and we're going to get to finally meet you in real life
Yes.
next week.
So excited.
Play on Con. It's going to be awesome.
It's going to be a heck of a
times.
travel.
You
Yes.
bringing a machine down?
No, I don't think so. It's just too much to carry because I'm not planning on taking any bags or anything that isn't carry on,
Right.
so that I can just go through the system as fast as I can.
Okay.
So
That's smart.
yeah, no, probably not gonna bring a machine down, but I'll bring headphones and other devices, mobiles.
Excellent.
Mobiles.
Mobiles. Do you have a laptop or something to play Smite?
I don't think so.
No?
There's too much to carry. I have a big camera. Like it's like $2,000 worth of camera accessories, so I'm gonna bring that instead.
Nice.
Fancy.
Yeah,
probably
my
some
Canon
photos.
60D. Yeah, no, I'll take all the still shots. Everybody else can work on video.
Good.
Nice.
Okay.
Well,
Good
it
plan.
works.
Good plan.
Works.
Excellent plan.
So what you been playing in Smite this week?
Not too much. Basically whatever you guys play, but I've done a couple rounds of Assault as well, and I like the randomness because sometimes, even especially when you go into the queue as like just a single person, not in a party, it really is nice to come in to a bunch of people who don't know how to play the game, so it makes you feel better.
Yeah, true.
True dat.
I know that feeling.
I just like Assault because I win it more. Like,
Yeah.
and like, we've got a letter about this later, so I won't go too much into it. But I mean, I feel like I win Assault a lot.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I think that's where most of my wins are too. But it's because I don't really like the other game modes too much. Because most people have experience actually playing a MOBA. Because this is my first MOBA, even to grasp the concept and everything. So
yeah.
Right.
most people know what they're doing coming from the league and stuff like that. So I really like kind of Assault makes it more of an even playing field in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I know some people in the chat room are talking about maybe they should download it, and yes, you should. It's free.
Yes.
So,
Absolutely.
And you should go to deadworkers.com.
Smite.deadworkers.com.
Yeah, and then click on the little thing on the left. It'll do refer a friend for us.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
random which one you'll get.
Yeah.
We'll be
Just
soulmates.
make sure it's not Brent.
He gets all the referrals. I only have 2 people who referred through me who have leveled.
Yeah, but see, when
Yeah.
I'm the group leader, you know who I get in the group first?
Huh?
People who got my referral link, right?
Oh, what a jerk face.
That's a good thing.
Right? Because
What
the more they play, the more points I
yes.
get. Huh?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Logic.
Good logic. Excellent.
That's almost Logitech.
Yes.
So you've had a lot of losses this week, though, haven't you, Brent?
What a jerk face. Were we singing a song earlier about how mean he is? Yeah, I had a lot of losses this week.
Yeah. Is it because you've been playing with me and Eric?
No, I won't. I won't even say that.
I will. You won, except for the times that you played with me and Eric.
Is that true?
I think it is. I think it is.
I don't. It's not y'all. I mean, I think it's the group thing. I think there's something with, there's a difference between playing by yourself. I almost said with yourself, but that would sound bad. And playing with a group of other people. It's a different caliber of people you play against. But also, I think the mentality you have, like when you're playing with a group of friends, it's a little more jovial, joking, and a little less serious. But then add that on top of everything else. I think it's just,
The way the matchmaking?
Yeah, making
Yeah.
too. Like maybe when we do the game, we try to do a game before the show to get pumped up.
Yeah.
But we lost hard. a couple times tonight. So I don't know if it pumped us up so much. Maybe we should smurf it out before the show from now on.
Yeah.
Just so anyone can join us. It doesn't matter if they're level 1.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah. yeah. Logic again, huh?
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
I've actually been losing a lot this week too, which is kind of weird because like I feel like I've been playing really well.
Yeah.
Like even like when we were just playing now and we lost so horribly, I was playing Bacchus, but I felt like for the most part I was playing Bacchus pretty well. But I just was up against better players,
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
True.
Now, you saved my tail a few times.
it was. I mean, and I I've mostly been playing Bacchus lately, and I still play Poseidon if it looks like we're gonna need the kind of big AOE stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I've pretty much been, I play Isis a lot. That's probably my go-to. But Arena, they were doing 1 day or 2 days. They were doing the high money arenas, and so
Those are so fun.
yeah, because like Loki,
The Cuppeth something or other.
Cup
runneth over,
runneth over.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like Loki is like his full build is what I enjoy. And like when you can go immediately to all crit and stuff with him, and it's you can have a lot of fun. But there are a few times where we needed tanks and things, and I've been going to Amir for that. I've been enjoying Amir and having fun with that. So those are kind of my 3. I kind of want to branch out and try some more stuff though, because I feel like I've just been playing those 3 classes. I find myself hitting Assault a lot more just because I want to force myself to play something different.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, that Cuppeth, I was having a good time this week with that. I played it probably 5-6 times in a row. And I don't know. I've been not really losing this week. I had some wins, and I don't know. It was an okay week. I played Neath in every single Cuppeth because, as a carry, she's better on the top end, of course, so it's, you go out there and just own. And I got my attack speed all the way maxed out, so it's just fun. No Bakasora this week, really. I don't know. I'm just taking a break from him, I guess.
Yeah.
Like I felt like he was real squishy for a while or something. I don't know. I had a couple bad games and it made me not want to play him. But I'll get back into him. I still like him. But as an experiment, I played some Ares this week. And I'm not... every time I get a tank in a assault, I'm just like, what do I do with this guy?
yeah.
And I'm like, I don't know, throw some health at it, and I don't know, whatever else. So I was like, well, I'm gonna like seriously play a tank, and messing around with kind of all the different tanks. I kind of tend to go back to Ares every time. So I played a lot around with just different Ares builds, and I mean nothing like crazy, like a lot of attack power and stuff. I play it like a tank.
Yeah.
But it's a whole different mentality, and it's weird. It's slow.
Yeah.
But it's, the game needs tanks.
And there's some like when you see somebody hurt and you're not playing a class that can deal out a lot of burst damage,
Yeah.
it hurts. Like
Yeah.
you're sitting there as a tank and you're like, there is somebody with half of a thing left. I basic attack them, try to kill, and you're just like, oh, this is so frustrating.
Yeah.
Like that Loki we played tonight.
Oh God, I don't even want to talk about that Loki.
Oh, that Loki was really good.
What was his final?
27-0
in arena?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
I mean, he
really
would
good.
pop up behind me and I would be dead.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
and not even that. You'd like try to kill him, and suddenly the rest of his team is killing you, and you're like, well, really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let us have one kill, please. Pity.
I did learn one thing, like being a tank. I think it's good to, kind of like a door-to-door salesman. They're always in your face. They're annoying. They just pop up. You're like, oh, where'd you come from? Go away. I hate. I don't want to. No more. No soliciting. Put signs up and everything. So that's what I kind of feel like a tank should be. He should always be in your face. Always be around. Always be annoying. There he is again. Oh my God. And the first thing you want to do is like, oh, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to chase him down and kill him. Well, that's awesome. That's what a tank should do. It should kite you around. It should make you feel like you can kill me And you can't. Maybe you can, but it's going to take you a while. Meanwhile, all the important stuff is happening behind me or next to me.
Yeah.
So I was trying to be that guy. Like, I'm always in your face. If I see a fight going on, I'll get right up into it, and I'll push the people around a little bit. Like, here I am, beat on me. And I always get their aggro. They're all like, oh, screw you. You can't just walk into this fight like you're going to own the place. And they'll start shooting me instead of the people that count. So anyway, I think definitely next week I'm going to play around with some more tank tactics.
That was one of the things that kind of annoyed me this week was a lot of the arena matches was people weren't going after minions. Like, I felt like I was sitting there having to kill minions like half the time.
Yeah.
And it's like that destroys the momentum of the team. And I think if people kind of figure out, hey, deal with the minions first and then let's go in and fight, you know?
Yeah.
And there's a whole strategy of, okay, we've got minions going that way. Let's try to push them on the other side. And then, because it really does affect the score big time if you can get your minions in the portal.
Mm-hmm.
That's true. Yeah.
But speaking of portals, we were given some codes this week for Chronos.
Awesome.
So we're going to roll some dice in the chat room here, and I hope you're following us, because if you are, you could be the winner of Chronos. And if you already have Chronos, you will get the skin as well, of course. So let's roll it, and it's Wes Wilson wins.
Yay! I don't have the Chronos skin.
So let's...
Does that count? Does that matter? I don't know.
Oh, someone wasn't following us.
Uh-oh.
So the winner is the Zartak.
Oh.
The Zartak.
Desert Attack.
Desert.
Oh, Desert.
The Zartak.
The Zartak.
Did I get that right at all?
Desert.
Anybody?
Desert
No
Tack.
one?
Desert.
So yeah. So thank Gabe.
Chat room doesn't think I look very happy for winning.
Well, cool.
So there you have it.
There it is.
Giveaway from the Dead Workers Party and High Res Games straight to you.
The Zartak. There he is.
The Zartak.
Yeah, he's in chat. Awesome.
You get Chronos
Chronos skin.
and the Chronos skin.
Cool. And of course, we'll talk about Chronos in the news.
Indeed.
Maybe right now is a good time to be in the news. Awesome. In the news this week.
It's me, Mario, with the news on the Smite.
Oh God, this is bad.
Is this good
Yeah.
stuff?
So like
It's worse every week, not better. Right?
I have to take a small amount of like comment here. You know, you were complaining about how Hercules is a demigod and not a god. Well, Kronos is a titan, not a god.
Oh,
Did you know that?
I didn't.
Yeah. Kronos was the father of Zeus, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh,
And
daddy.
Doesn't that seem like more God than God?
no,
Like, I'm your father.
It's a different thing. It's you know.
Maybe that's why he wrecks space right now, because he's a father
He's
of a god.
insanely feels like he's OP, but he's new. Everybody wants to play him. I swear, there was many times I wanted to play him, but as soon as arena or domination or anything hits, instantly you get that one guy who clicks Chronos. It's like you put your mouse pointer where you know the button is going to be, the icon, so when it flips over, you just click the button and you got it. But one thing about his looks, I love the whole clock scheme thing. His ribs, he's made out of clocks because you can like see through his torso. Coolest thing ever. Coolest god I've seen yet, all across the board. But one little thing that kind of seems a little bit inconsistent with the art style, he kind of looks like an Asian MMO character. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He kind of has that, I don't know, that Asian MMO flair.
Well, he's got the long hair and the scythe. And by the way, I am wrong. Kronos is often confused with Cronus, who is the Titan.
I was going to say, I was like, I'm pretty sure it's Cronus.
However, Kronos is often imagined as a god, serpentine in form with 3 heads, those of a man, a bull, and a lion.
Freaky.
So he's wearing a costume in Smite.
That's weird.
Yep.
Well, yeah, we're playing the video live too of the reveal, and they kind of show a 3-headed thing going up, but it's not a serpent.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, totally cool. I love all of his stuff. Are we going to just kind of run down some of his stuff?
There's a lot of stuff, and it's really kind of complicated, I think, too. Like, maybe we just let people...
Do you pay attention to the wheel when you play him?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay. Is there something in particular of the 4 things you're looking for?
Let's see. I liked the refund 2, I think, section 2.
Yeah.
The mana refund is pretty nice.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like a high number. What is it?
75%.
75%. And then there's some magic steel, which is cool. I always used to like. Well, let's see. There's 2 powers and 2 steals or mana regens, basically. The 4th one here, actually, maybe it would help to pull up this page here. There we go. Okay, so we have 20% magic lifesteal, 75. Okay, so section 3 is 20% magic power, so that's cool. Yeah. Also, I feel like it accelerates his attack speed too. Am I wrong on that? Is there something that makes him fast? Because I swear there's at some point
accelerate.
He is running.
That's when you. That's what activates that, right?
It
accelerates over time.
Oh, right.
And that stops the wheel of time.
Or no, I was thinking it was like his attack speed or movement speed. Gets like insanely quick at some point.
His
accelerate while active. His attack speed is increased by a bunch of crap. Yeah. And he's not affected by attacking movement.
Oh, right. That's
debuffs.
Okay. So that's the basis of that ability, and then on top of that, you get these different.
Yeah, the wheel of time is his passive. So you don't have to activate that. When you activate accelerate, that's what activates the Wheel of Time. So where he is on that wheel, you get accelerate plus
your benefit. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I got it wrong. But anyway, I really like the fast attack and the fast movement speed because that's my favorite thing to do. And if you've listened to this show, is go on and on about attack speed and stuff. But that's really what I focus on. So when you build this guy with attack speed and a movement, put a Fatalist or build him up and you hit 2, he's just stupid fast. Like crazy person running around on meth or something. Like, rah! From another time period.
Yeah.
But usually I'll go after section 1 or 2. One of the 2.
Well, they actually changed 1. It was magical lifesteal, and they changed it to he gets 1.5% of his maximum health per second.
Oh, yeah.
They changed it.
Oh.
So
they just changed it?
Yep, in a hot fix this week.
Okay. See, he was a little weird. They're fleshing it out.
A little O to the P.
Yeah. What were we just talking about? We felt like Fenrir was OP and new gods are always kind of crazy when they first hit. And that's fine. Like I'm totally, you got to iron out the wrinkles.
Yeah.
The wrinkles of time.
The wrinkles of time.
Speaking of time, his number 3 is stop time.
Yeah.
Kind of cool. Shooting forward spinning gears of time. Any enemies hit by a Chronos attack are slowed to a stop. And also taking magic damage.
And a stun.
And stun for a second.
Yeah, it reminds me of Spirit Ball from Isis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except not as dynamic and cool because you can't time the I guess it would be the Z axis, right? Because you're throwing it forward. This one is just like an AoE, isn't it? Like a tiny one, like a little ding.
I haven't played him, so I don't know. I just see that ball go out from him, and I go, "Whoa!"
Oh, that's right. That is the ball. Oh, yeah. I was thinking about his time rift, maybe. Yeah, his time rift is an AoE, but it's a small AoE. It's weird. It's tiny. But anyway, and then his ult. That's a crazy one too, but it doesn't do any damage to anybody.
Yeah, but it basically makes it so that if you're getting beaten on, you are instantly out of it.
Yeah, it's like a reset, a reboot.
Yeah, it's an 8-second rewind,
and it resets all of his abilities too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, except for it says all of his cooldowns are instantly reset as well.
Well, it takes 8 seconds to.
And it costs
reset
100
them.
mana to cast. But I swear, when I hit it, my ult is not cooldowned. Cooldowned? Because
yeah.
couldn't you just keep smashing
Yeah,
4
no,
for
they would
days?
let the ult be.
Yeah, but
cooldown.
shouldn't they work that sentence there? It shouldn't say all of his cooldowns are instantly reset.
I agree. That's poorly phrased.
I mean, shouldn't it?
Sure.
you
Sure.
know? I mean, technically. I mean, I like to be technical.
I mean, you can get real technical and say at the instant you press it, everything's reset. But since it's pressed, then that's activating after it was reset. So everything
got a
gets
point.
reset, and his active is now unset, right?
Oh, I see.
I mean, if you want to get super technical,
Okay, I can
but
see
I
that.
agree.
I
I
see
think
what
the
you mean.
wording
Yeah.
is. That's like.
Yeah,
that's stupid.
It's super technical.
Yeah. But you like super technical.
Yes.
They're
take it back.
good band. You can really dance to them.
But he runs around he flips around in a little ball like he's freaking Samus from Metroid, it's like, which is cool. I love that look.
Unless you're after him, stabbed him in the back, and you're like, son of a. Yeah.
He's rewinding again. But anyway,
that guy.
that guy and his clocks.
So we also got new skins, the Young Zeus. What do y'all think about the Young Zeus? Is that crazy?
I like the idea
Yeah,
of it,
that's
but he
weird.
looks kind of like a douchebag.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's weird.
I mean,
Here's my theory.
yeah,
Because Zeus already seems to have some skins.
yeah,
Like, to me, I think maybe this was their first run at Chronos.
yeah.
And they're like, that's just not what. Let's do this cool steampunk thing. They're like, well, we don't want to waste the development time we did on this guy, so let's give it to Young Zeus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, probably.
I could see that. Although, hey, Alice, so I heard you agree that he looks like a douchebag. I wanted to know why.
Why?
What do douchebags look like? Yeah.
The face.
That's the face.
I don't know. There's something about him. You just sit there and you go, douchebag.
And really, Raging Charin in the chat room said, check out Mythology. Zeus was a douchebag. And he was.
He was.
Zeus
Yeah.
was such a jerk. He was a rapey douchebag.
I saw Clash
Yeah.
of the Titans. He was a jerk.
I saw the movie.
Or wait, no, in that one, his wife was the jerk, right? No, wait, which
His
one
wife was
kept
a
trying
jerk,
to
too.
kill?
The wife.
Okay, yeah. No, Zeus was cool.
I liked him in the
Snakes on a plane?
no, in Kevin Sorbo's series Hercules, the legendary something. I forgot what it's called.
The
But he was
legendary-
cool. Yeah, but we're talking about the young one. He wasn't that cool.
And I just think he just looks like a tool. I wouldn't want it, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah.
Well, that's
I mean-
why we have all these half gods, because he went around like making half gods.
I know.
Everywhere he went.
Well, what about
He
that?
Zeused them.
Been Zeused. What about that beard mini game or the daily game? It's all about bearded dudes.
Yeah.
And he's never really bearded if you put that skin on him, then he's all
that's true.
smooth face.
Maybe
Maybe they don't allow the skin.
Yeah.
Hey, that'd be smart actually. Yeah.
Yeah, you
Technical.
can't play Zeus if you're going to take his beard off. on
Can
a
you
beard
see the
day.
programmers talking now when this comes down the pipeline? Really?
Yeah.
We're going to have to code in this one feature because you decided to name it the Battle of the Beards. And then you made a god without a beard and a beard.
Yeah, Battle of the Douches.
Okay, so also we got the Golden Hebo.
Yeah.
Do y'all think they have all the golden ones and they're just releasing them one at a time?
No, I think there's
You think
probably
they're just doing
someone
that?
on golden skin duty.
That's
There's
fun duty, right?
Yeah.
It's really
really, yeah.
Really?
Oh, who do I get this week? Make
Well,
them
are the
gold.
are the
Go.
models
gold.
are the models different or is it just the texture, the
recolor.
material?
color reskin?
Yeah, but I mean, couldn't they just make a preset and apply that to different models? Would there really be a gold guy who that's his job? That's what I'm saying.
It's probably his 5-minute job.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
No, come
the
on.
rest
it
of the
takes-
time he's making young Zeus.
it takes
He's removing beards from people.
They're never giving us skins to
I
give
know,
away.
I know.
They go into his office. They're like, "I saw that you're removing his beard. Put it back. Put it back."
No, make them gold.
Yeah. Okay. Go.
And this is the point in the show where we have to state that we love this game, right?
Oh, yeah. And we love the gold guy, whoever does that. Yeah, we love
Good
you
stuff.
too.
We want you on the show to talk about your job. He's like, why did y'all have to tell him that all I had to do was use the paint bucket?
The
And you're like, sorry, man. Like, they're coming into his office on Monday going, we heard on Smite that you only have to use the paint bucket to make these gold guys. You told us it takes you all week. Son of a...
That's awesome.
Yeah, he's making WoW mounts on the side and getting rich, you know?
And
Nice.
TF2 hats.
Yeah, exactly. There you go.
Now, the only reason I kind of bring that up about the gold stuff is, like, it actually affects my gameplay because of the gold gods. Like, because now they have, if you get, and we'll talk about this, well, we'll talk about it right now. When you get to level 10, it unlocks the legendary skin. So if you already bought the gold skin, if you get rank 10 in that god, you now get the legendary, which is a black, instead of blue and gold, it's black and gold.
Oh, yeah.
Which I think, especially on Loki, looks so much better than the blue and gold.
Yep.
And so now, like, I've been playing more Loki than Isis, like, and so, but if they had the gold Isis, I might be playing more of Isis, right? Because I'm already ranked 3 with her, I'm only ranked 2 with him, so it's like,
I think like any day now we're gonna get the Neath one. I mean, Neath was on the top 5 most played gods or whatever, and still no gold action.
Yeah.
Weird.
yeah, and I don't even know how they picked that. Like, how did they decide? Like, who was it? Was Hebo this week?
Yeah.
Like, I guess you could go back and look. Like, are they going in the order that the gods were initially created?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah. I don't know. Possibly.
Could be whatever one they just decide to finish faster. Like I could imagine, like I know when I edit my photos, like I have like little like half an edited photo over there, stuff like that. It could just be whatever one the art team wants to pump out.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, this
true.
one takes 2 buckets. I've got to click twice. So
2 gold
we're gonna save that. Okay, so also new voice packs: Kronos, Poseidon, and Vulcan.
I wish these keys we had came with the voice pack.
The keys that
Like
we
if,
got?
like,
Oh,
Like
yeah.
if you get the Kronos
yeah.
key, you get Kronos, the skin, and the voice pack.
I'd like that. That would be good.
Boys, they got to sell something.
Yeah, because I'm sure they're not selling anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you're right. Yeah. They got to.
I'm almost
they got
out
to
of
keep,
gems.
They got to keep the store open. I like that they still have a store. You know, like, could you imagine if you had to pay like $15 a month to play Smite?
Yeah.
Meh.
Any MOBA. Like,
Or actually, you know, I mean, they could have just gone pay to play. Like, you pay $60 for the game and you play forever. But then I don't know. They do have a lot of updates.
well, and that's still the question: is the $40 game pack going to be still there after it goes live? Right? Because think about that.
Oh, yeah.
You know, if it's not, then people have to buy the gems to get all the gods.
Well,
Yeah,
I think
sure.
that the All Gods pack will stick around. The reason is because you can still put money into the game in the
Yeah.
form of skins and voice packs.
Yeah, sometimes it's not just about the characters, it's about like the actual skins and saying I have this sort of thing.
Yeah.
yeah.
And for anybody who doesn't have the god pack, I mean, it's nice. Like, I was playing on my Smurf the other night, and it was like, oh god, I only have 5 gods to choose from.
Oh, I didn't even think about that.
You know, so that's another thing
Yeah.
with that
Yeah.
is you've got to play some different stuff.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Meh.
okay, so there was a bunch of other stuff.
Yeah.
Did I miss stuff?
Do we want to keep going?
There
with
was
that?
just like a few little things
There was actually a
that
couple of
affected me.
there were a couple of big ones. First off, you can only have one jungle buff at a time now.
Yeah. That's a big change.
And in the update they made one change is you can refresh the buff. So if you already have a buff and you kill the guy again and he drops it, you can refresh it.
Yeah. And when you kill the jungle guys, they actually drop the buff on the ground.
Yeah.
And you have to walk over it and pick it up.
Yeah.
Which means
I
you don't
forget to do that all the time.
which means you don't have to, you don't have to last hit to get the buff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it means it can be stolen from you, right?
Yep.
Yep.
Or can it? I almost remember seeing something about something
it can't.
the other team,
You can't.
The other team can.
The other team cannot pick it up.
Okay.
Well, that's good.
That's good. So, one of my items that I liked, and it was part of my standard build for Neath and Bakasora, was Demonic Grip. It moved from physical power to magical power, like completely.
What?
So like I'm like, and I think I might have used it incorrectly because I didn't realize this change, on patch day or whatever. And so now I'm like, oh well, okay, that's gone. So what do I have to put in its spot? So anyway, not that my builds are locked down, but it's just one less thing to use, I guess, that's on the list.
Did you notice that it went from 10, 20, 30 physical to 20, 40, 60 magical?
Yeah, so it's a pretty OP. I mean, it's a pretty powerful magic power.
Yeah.
But I never play mages. I mean, I'm usually a physical dude, so.
And this actually counters a little bit of what me and Brent were talking about a few weeks ago, where I was saying getting physical defense might be the smartest thing. Well, if all the magical attacks are double, it's one of these things where like, okay, well, yeah, physical defense might protect against more things, but when you get hit by magical, it's way more damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
yeah. Also,
I wonder why they didn't just make a new item.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not sure. Maybe it balances out. Maybe if you take all the magical power items and you add them up against the physical power items, there's too much of a gap.
Yeah.
So my guess is they just said, okay, we need less physical power items because we have too many.
Yeah.
So they gave it.
I think I had that on one of my builds that I can remember for the physical. But I mean, because that's my other thought is maybe no one used it much. Like they looking at the item because they probably keep stats of that. Like what are people buying?
That's true.
Well, this item's never bought, or it's bought 1% of the time, and they're kind of screwing themselves. So let's just take it out. But there's some other interesting things I thought was wards. They're forced visible now when teleporting. So if you see a ward pop up, I don't know if you can kill it before they teleport in.
but if nothing better, you can be ready.
Yeah, put a little something waiting for him.
Yeah.
Oh,
I love that teleport.
I would like to release this Kraken, please.
The other thing they did with wards is they removed them from assault.
Yep.
Or teleport.
Yeah, the
teleport's out of
I mean, wards are pretty useless except for people were teleporting in behind teams. Like, so they would let them push, and then they would teleport in and kill the Minotaur. Because you can't run back in time.
Right.
Doing that stuff. So that had to be fixed, and they fixed it. That's good.
And another ward change, they removed the ability of Neath's Broken Weave to act as a ward. So it no longer is a ward. You can't see any activity around it. You can still see a little blue dot on the mini map though, but it's kind of like because I really liked that. And I was using them as wards, but oh well, that's what happens.
And they nerfed all the boots.
Yeah, all the boots.
10%. I guess they're all different, but
yeah. Also, the Boomba's mask has been nerfed a little bit. They removed the movement speed entirely. So,
and they nerfed meditation.
Oh yeah,
it goes from 40% heal to a 30% heal.
Yeah. So I was thinking, would it be wiser to put a longer cooldown on meditate, or nerf the output, the health output? You know what I mean? Like.
The one area where I think this might be a legitimate change is when you think about health on tanks.
Yeah.
A percentage heal with a tank is a big deal.
Right.
So that might be where some of this has come from. Tanks were getting meditate and defending themselves at inappropriate times in inappropriate ways.
Right.
So
show me on this god where you were being
where the meditation touched you. Yeah.
And it's one of those things also in assault. I mean, that's the first thing I buy up is the meditation.
Assault, yeah, totally.
So I don't know, maybe they're trying to balance it more with the group meditation to make it more viable.
Oh yeah. I still never go after the group one anymore, ever.
I do when I'm a healer now. Like if I'm the healer person, I kind of feel like, okay, my job is to heal everyone. This just helps me on that.
Be a support. Yeah. Okay. That's a good idea. Any other changes to gods that you guys play that you care about?
They did a couple to Loki, but nothing that I can't live with.
Cool.
Because I would, have words with Gabe. That's a Gabe.
You have words.
What's up, man? And he'd say, like, well, we make the game, you don't.
Poseidon and Bacchus both got some model changes.
Woo!
Oh, Bacchus got a new wine jug, right?
Yeah. He's got a face on the
got
side
a
of
little
it.
face. Whose face do you think that is?
I don't know.
Is that the gold
Is this
guy's
club
face?
still the chicken wing? The drumstick?
Yeah.
Or did they change it to wood?
Oh,
It's been wood for a long time.
No, it's chicken.
Really?
Yeah,
Yeah, it
I thought
is.
it was. It was like a big hunk of
He
meat.
takes a bite out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
you-
true.
You play him.
Now it's a stick of wood?
I don't know. I
no,
thought
I don't
they
think it
changed
changed. Yeah, it's still a big old leg of lamb or something.
thought it was a club.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't see the bite mark until like it's like on the opposite side of when you're usually facing the character, so it's weird that way. But
Yeah.
no, I'm like 90% sure it's a drumstick.
Okay.
Yeah, his animation is like he's sitting there eating. Oh, okay. You don't pay attention.
No.
Jeez. Okay.
And it,
attention payer.
well, and it's probably harder for you to see because it's in front of your face and the camera's back here. So, like, why would you see it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now that you know it's there, is it going to make you hungry?
Yes. Actually, I want to go
little.
home and get some chicken wings right now.
Yeah.
Put some hot sauce on it.
Speaking of hot sauce,
Hot sauce.
hugging and munning.
Hugging and
Hugging
butter.
We got a letter from Ragin Charin.
Rang Karen? Or
Reagan Karen?
Ragin Cajun?
Ragin Charin.
Raggin Dragon?
It says, hey guys, for some reason, my assault win percentage is consistently at least 10 points higher than my other queues. While I would like to think this is because I am some kind of awesome, adaptable gamer, I suspect it is that hardcore players avoid this queue, and so I'm comparing myself to lower skilled gaming pool. What do you think? What do you think? What do you think?
Maybe,
What do you
yeah.
think?
I think that's probably a good point.
Yeah.
I
I
think,
could see it.
people who are really good at specific gods don't like to not play those specific gods. And so whenever everybody's getting random, if you're just kind of generally good at the game,
Yeah.
then you're going to do better than other people who are generally not good at the game because they're trying to learn new mechanics to gods. And if you've been playing different things, you kind of have a leg up.
But I'll say this. I think a lot of times when we've played Assault and we've gone and looked at who we were playing against because we lost, we've got, oh, they're level 30. Oh, look at that. Oh, da, 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 da. So I don't know.
Yeah.
It might also be that you're really terrible at other game modes. Like that. I mean, let's be realistic here,
Maybe everybody's busy trying to figure out your name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that Ragin' Cajun?
Are they checking out all the new graphics on Assault? Next patch, the new arena. That's what I think. The new arena, awesome.
graphics for the new arena.
Foliage
I was like, they're going to do a new arena? Oh, look, it's another big circle.
and trees.
Good
oh,
job.
what about a new map altogether, right?
I would really like that.
That'd be great. A new layout, not just a skin. Although I still really like the idea of having, 10 different skins for the arena and it just picks one at random every time you play. That way, when you play arena for 3 hours straight, you don't feel like, you don't just fall into this time tunnel, this zone, and you're like, what's happened the last 3 hours of my life? I don't know. But if you change it up just visually, I think it just kind of makes it more lively and makes you more attentive and.
Well, that was
You know,
my idea a while ago, is to have like the same map but have different themes for them.
Yeah.
You know,
And
like-
don't let people choose. There's too many people.
Yeah.
You don't want votes. That's just, it slows everything down.
Yeah.
Just pick one at random. It doesn't matter because it doesn't change the dimensions.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I think we had mentioned there that maybe even make it where you buy the packs. So, like, because it doesn't matter what everybody else
you
sees.
see it, but they don't.
So
yeah.
you might see this really cool different pack,
Yeah. I want to choose the one with the invisible walls. That one's like $50.
I have that one already. It's called Smite Sniper.
Oh yeah.
You want to try it out?
We got the gold guy to make this skin for us. It's pretty good.
Yeah. I got something on the 8th day, but I'll save it for that. Just remind me.
Okay.
Because it kind of had to do with the new maps. But anyway.
I think we're done
Okay.
with this. Are we? Do we have another hug and a munnin?
Hogan and Menon.
No, so let's just move let's just move on to on the 8th day.
On the 8th day.
And this kind of ties in with new maps. Okay, so they would have to do it on April Fool's Day.
Okay.
But what if you logged into Smite on April Fool's Day and it was like LOL, like, top down,
God.
but it was the same maps and all the same gods with the same abilities and everything. But just top down and you're like, what's going on?
That'd be funny.
Like, I wonder if that would be like super difficult to do.
Yeah, I'm sure coding an isometric MOBA is a piece of cake.
Yeah. You just take
everybody does it. It seems pretty easy.
you just take a paint bucket, pour it on there, and it's done. That would be pretty epic, though. I mean, they could even dumb it down to like a cheesy 8-bit looking thing with hardly any pixels and have little dots for the minions. It doesn't have to be graphical or anything.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's pretty cool.
I got a god.
What if they just straight up made a Smite mobile version that you could play on iPad or Android tablets or iPhone?
Long as it was on their own servers.
Yeah.
I don't want iPad players on my team. No offense.
No. Yeah, this would be separate, and it would have to be a new UI. I mean, you would have to redesign a lot of it, but I don't know. I just kind of wonder how that would play out. Like, I want to play Smite all the time, but if I'm out, like, I don't know. You could get your fix.
You can't play Smite on the toilet as it is, can you?
No. I need
These
to
are
move
things
my
to think
computer in
about.
there. I need to move my toilet closer to my computer.
You saying this though, there are 3 MOBA games for iOS devices.
Well, I didn't even think to do any searches, so that's kind of cool.
Zynga's doing one. Solstice Arena. There's Legendary Heroes.
Really?
And Heroes of Order and Chaos.
Oh, excellent! I'm gonna
have
check
to try
some
one
out.
of these tonight. Yeah.
Oh, definitely. Are those iOS?
Yeah.
Okay.
iOS.
Neat.
There's also MOBA games for Android, so don't.
I don't feel bad. But my phone's running like crap right now. So.
Ah. Hey, so High Definition said you can still pop your ult on the toilet. It's true. Hit that number 4. You going 1 or 2? Number 4.
Boom!
Whoa.
Are we gonna do that skit?
Yes, we are.
Okay,
It's
cool.
already written. We just got to film it now.
Okay, so we have this one. Hey guys, huge fan of the show. I'd like a feature that lets us see all the different effects for items in the pre-build menu. It could tell us movement, speed, cooldown, magical power, etc. But it would help us pre-build and see what the effects would be. Iramore 5900, gamer, YouTuber, streamer, and
I like
it's already there.
Oh, yeah, I guess so. With the
pre-build.
sliders and the...
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
sliders that show you exactly what you're going to get.
Yeah, that's
in the,
true.
Pre-build.
Yeah, for
So
every
good
level.
idea. So good. They just put it in for you.
That's true.
I've got a god.
Yeah?
Do you want to hear my
In your
god
pants?
recommendation?
Oh, Wes's God.
No, that's not it. We're still on 8th day.
Oh, that's right.
This is It's Papilota. Papilotl. This is a Aztec god, also known as the Obsidian Butterfly. She was a fearsome skeletal warrior goddess who ruled over the paradise world of Tamoachin, the paradise of victims of infant mortality, and the place identified as where humans were created. And she's depicted often as a skeletal female. Sometimes just the head is skeletal, and she has like stone wings. So she's known as the Obsidian Butterfly.
That's pretty awesome.
There could be some really cool visual stuff there.
So what's her ult? Let's jump right into
It
the
would have
meat.
to be something with the wings. Like it would have to be like
Shoot like a huge whirlwind that goes down the lane, like a big lane. Right.
So like a
ult.
dragon, but more
Kinda
of
like
a
a-
moving
well,
one?
I guess the dragon already does that, but yeah, that's basically what I was thinking. It goes down and knocks people aside. Maybe
Like
it
a tornado
sucks
kinda?
them into it, and they actually fly. Because that would use like the 3D view, and if you saw this big tornado and you get sucked up in it and then fall and take damage from the fall.
well. Also, her wings.
Oh, and it removes you from the game, kind of like a Freya thing, right? Or is it Artemis?
No.
the whoop.
the boy, the small boy,
Niza.
Niza, who takes you up in the air.
Yeah.
Kind of like that, but instead of sitting there and beating you up, like when you go up, you take fall damage. So it like,
Oh yeah.
Also, her wings are
pretty cool.
like flint on the edges, so it's like knives. So like her stone wings are like big knives. So maybe she sucks you in and chops you up like a blender.
Ooh, like what was his name in was it Baraka with the blades in Mortal Kombat?
I don't remember his name.
Oh, you don't remember Baraka? He'd be like
I thought
chopping you up.
Baraka. Oh, the green guy.
Was he green? No, reptile. He's kind of
claws, right?
yeah. He had the big claws and the big teeth. He was the freak that didn't really look like he belonged in the game.
Green guy with red hair.
Green guy with red hair.
Yeah. Maybe that was a different game. I'm thinking of Street Fighter. Who's that guy?
Oh, that's with electricity. Yeah, that's
Blanca.
Blanca.
See, it was close.
Yeah. Green guy with red hair. First thing I was like, Ronald McDonald?
Why is Ronald McDonald green? Did he
I don't
just
know. I
eat
guess
McDonald's?
I guess so.
But she's also equated with vampirism.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe she has like a bite, like she does kind of like Arachne and latches onto somebody and does a bite with a health steal.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
You know?
Yeah. You got
So-
this thing pretty fleshed out.
Then maybe it could almost either be a heal or a invulnerability where she turns to like a gargoyle stone
Yeah.
and hardens up, and so you can't do anything for a few seconds or something.
Oh, yeah.
And
You know,
then
that
maybe it explodes and like fragments go shooting everywhere.
You know, that's kind of cool. Instead of having like a bunch of like physical protection suddenly, but a big burst of health. I haven't seen that yet in this game, and I'm kind of thinking about there's a warrior's ability in WoW to get like 10,000 extra health all of a sudden. So you can get hit on and all this stuff, but it goes back to normal after
Shield wall.
a few seconds. No. So if you've taken like more damage than you had normally with this big burst of health, then when it goes away, you die. But if you don't, you just live through all that stuff, and you don't mess with any kind of protection mechanics or anything like that. So I don't know, just like all of a sudden, if a god had 5,000 health.
Yeah, Falcon's got it. Last Stand.
Last Stand, there you go, yeah. And then suddenly you go back to your normal 2,500 tanky self or whatever. You know what I mean? I don't know. It'd be kind of a neat mechanic, I think. Maybe.
Alice would play this god, wouldn't she?
I'm awake, sorry.
I'm awake.
Usually when someone calls your name and you say you're awake, that means we woke you up.
Yes.
We're good at that, though.
I just zone out occasionally when you guys are talking stats, because that's just way over my head.
Oh,
But
yeah.
I was pondering a concept for two gods, actually.
Oh, okay.
One, I haven't really looked at abilities yet or anything, but I do know there's one Native American god called, not really god, spirit, called the Wendigo.
Oh, yeah.
And
Wendigo.
it's like a cannibalistic spirit. And some of the images I've seen of it, it's really like, I think it could really work well in the scheme of Smite. But as for abilities,
See,
kind of a Bakasura sort of thing, but with players?
Yeah, I think they're going to have trouble going for Native American because there's still
probably,
belief
but-
there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My other one was Demeter or Persephone, either or. Because I really like my Greek gods.
Yeah.
Maybe
But-
the Wendigo could like build casinos.
No way.
Yeah.
No?
Yeah, I'm sure that'll go over well.
Yeah, that'll totally go over well.
Yeah.
No?
No.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh. Well, that's probably better than I was thinking. Like for Wiccan gods, you could have like the Blair Witch and leave little dolls outside of your
Now,
spawn
you could
room.
do something like Baba Yaga.
Oh, yeah, Baba Yaga.
Yeah.
Like the big tree hut
Yeah.
house thing.
Yeah.
That would
She was
be
a witch.
weird. Yeah. That would be a weird one.
Yeah.
It'd be like, oh, there's a house coming at me.
Or you could do like one of the witches from like Macbeth. Like maybe you have something like that. You go for some other mythical witches. I don't know. There's some
Yeah,
cool
I
stuff
like the
there.
mythical action.
Well, wait, Demeter was the moon, wasn't she?
Sorry?
Demeter was a moon goddess, right?
She's grains and fertility.
Oh.
She, I believe, had Persephone, and Persephone was married off to Hades. But no, she's like, as far as I know, like just food and fertility. And from
Hecate.
what I remember,
Hecate was the goddess of witchcraft.
Hecate.
I could see like an attack where like she grows wheat or something, but it's like spiky.
Yeah, and smokes you out.
Yeah, something like that.
Like, is that what you meant? Grows you weed?
She's all like, I'll be in these trees.
I'll be jungling. In air quotes.
You have been slain.
Okay.
Okay, that was funny. So I think we're done. Do we have anything for the next section?
Where's the next section?
No.
No, I think
That'll about wrap her on up,
we're
right?
done for the night.
Yeah,
Completed.
Completed.
that's right. So we're going to.
Still got to get in touch with those guys from Octane Pro.
Yeah.
Yeah, and when
Yeah.
I say we, I guess they sent me their Skype and stuff, so I
Yeah.
should do that. We'll be out of pocket next week. We'll try to do a show from POC, but I can't guarantee it.
High on Definition always has the best lines in the chat room. He says, "I'm going for a jungle puff." That's awesome.
Awesome.
So yeah, PlayOnCon this week.
Yeah,
We'll be there. We'll be playing less Smite.
we'll be pretty near Atlanta, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
We could take a little jaunt over
I thought
there.
about reaching out to the high res guys, but I just haven't had the time to do it.
I think I asked them too.
Yeah.
Like, told them about PlayOnCon, said, hey, y'all should head over there.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe some of them will come over there. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yeah.
But it'll be a good time.
We can go take them out for a little jungle puff.
Yeah, that's right.
Wait,
you're-
that sounds bad.
Yes.
if you're around the Birmingham area and want to come join us, you can go to playoncon.com and get some information on that.
Yes, sirs, and yes, ma'ams. I'm not sure what the situation is with this next episode because normally we record these over the weekend, so we'll just see what happens. But we'll be back the week after that if we do end up skipping a week, and we'll have extra cool things to talk about. All of our wins and losses.
Yeah.
More codes to give away.
More codes. All that good stuff.
And Alice, thanks for joining us.
Oh, no worries. Thank you for inviting me on.
Yes, ma'am.
And thank you, Semi-Pro Joe, for the and Monster for giving us a nice tweet on Monster Gaming, which is Monster's Twitter.
That's right. If they're looking for a pro Smite team, then you might want to just kind of search the web for it. There's some people out there that are pretty good.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
However, if you're looking for a team that will scapegoat anything to not feel like they're sucking really bad, we're the team for you.
Yeah, maybe we could be like, you know how like football teams have like the suckers who aren't good enough to be on the A team, and so they just play against them all week.
Yeah.
We could be that team
We could.
for their real team, and they could just beat up on us and make them feel good.
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
No problem.
We can do it.
I mean, we still got to get to 30 before we play.
I know.
Right? So,
I know. I'm at 25. What are you guys at?
I think I'm close to 25.
close
Close.
to 27.
Oh yeah. What are you,
You
at?
might
Alice?
make 30.
Right. Looking at their Ultimate God pack, there's only 2 missing gods on the
Yeah.
block.
Yeah.
Oh no. Time's
So it
running
might be
out.
if they're doing one every 2 weeks, it's a month. You got a month to make 30. But I figure there'll probably be some period after that once they get all the gods in place before they go full steam.
Yeah. They gotta pour
So-
pour gold on everybody and everything. So
What level? what level?
Right click. I'm going as fast as I can. She won't hold together, Captain. I don't know what that has to do with Smite, but
So what level are you again, Alice?
Pardon me? Sorry.
What level are you?
Oh, God. I'm only like 11.
Oh, okay.
I think. Not too much. I only kind of play when you guys are about, so
Yeah.
I don't get too much. Because I know a couple of the other people on our group, like Bit and Pixel Popper, both of them are like really, really high up there.
Yeah, Pixel's serious.
Pixel's 30.
He's 30.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's awful serious when he plays too.
Yeah, and it's like I was in a game with Pixel the other night, and we got owned in Arena, and he's really good. Like he knows his stuff.
We should play
Yeah,
with
no,
him
I just
more.
kind of guess. If you ever competing against anybody, don't let me on.
Falcon's almost 30.
Yeah. Almost.
If I could grasp more of the concept, maybe, but I'm getting there.
Well,
I've
there's
never
a-
been good with like numbers and stuff, so
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
I'm good with numbers. It doesn't really help.
Numbers.
It's a trap.
And that's it for this week, right? That's it.
Yeah.
And we'll see you next time. This show is
Completed.
so.
Bye. Good game.
Yeah.
Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye. Everybody together. Smite on.
Smite on.
That's ridiculous.
Dead Workers Party on Smite. Record. Episode 14th.
Here, I'll change
Recorded
this
in
for-
July. I don't know why I'm stupid. Dead Workers Party on Smite, episode 11. Wait, do you say episode 11? No, why is this? I'm all thrown off. I don't know. It's on Smite, episode 11, recorded on. Isn't that right? Is that how we do the
that
intros?
sounds good.
It's weird how you
That's
can forget
awesome.
after doing podcasts for like 6 years. Dead Workers Party on Smite, episode 11, recorded on July 14th, 2013.